महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिं महादेवसुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहविनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहविनुतं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहविनुतं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदक प्रिय महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदक प्रिय महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sangeetkara. Ladies and gentlemen, may now request our dignitaries to kindly step on to the right-hand side of the dais for the lamp lighting ceremony. It will be led by Professor Banerjee and other dignitaries. I'd request Ms. Anjali to kindly help the dignitaries light the lamp, which is the solemn way of dedicating to the goddess of learning, goddess Saraswati. As an old saying goes, Tamit prichanti nasimo viprichati sveneva dhiro manasam yadagrabhit namrishyate prathamam napar vachosya ritva sachate apradhripitaha. The translation of this shlok means Agni, which is the most powerful of the Panchamahabhutas, which has the capacity of not only destroying the impurities but also by retaining its purity, as it rises up high in the altar, creates the era of enlightenment by destroying the ignorance of darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, the lamp lighting ceremony is in progress, which is led by past President Professor Banerjee and other dignitaries who are joining suit. There we have the lamp lighting ceremony is in progress, being set by Professor Banerjee and other invited dignitaries. Because in the cosmos, we first had the space, then we had fire, then we had the ether, air, fire, water, and from then came earth. So fire has a very important role in the solemn occasions that we have in this part of the world. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for lighting the lamp, and Ms. Anjali. I would request straight away Professor Amar Banerjee to please address the gathering for the next 2 minutes. Professor Banerjee, please. May I invite Professor Amal Banerjee to address the gathering for the next 2 minutes. Professor Banerjee.
Good morning, Dr. K. Benugopal, past President of Cardiological Society of India, Dr. M.S. Siramat, President-elect and the Chairman of the Scientific Committee of Cardiological Society of India, Dr. M.K. Das, General Secretary, Cardiological Society of India, and N.N. Khanna, Chairman of the National Intervention Council, and my friends. Today, this morning, it is an occasion of high importance that under the banner of Cardiological Society of India, the National Intervention Council is organizing this meet of all the interventional cardiologists, not only structural heart disease, coronary heart disease, and also the peripheral, all sorts of catheter-based interventions are being discussed here, and this is the only platform in India where all the cardiologists and interventional cardiologists, they come together to exchange and share their experience and to learn something. We have also our fellows course for the young budding interventional cardiologist. And it is a great honor for Cardiological Society of India. This time in midterm NIC, we have got the highest attendees of any interventional meet in South Asia. Thanks, I express my thanks to Professor N.N. Khanna, Chairman of the NIC, and Shiva Kumar, and Dr. P.C. Rath, who is P.C. Rath is the Chairman of the Organizing Committee, and Shiva Kumar is the Organizing Secretary. I pay and express my sincere thanks to them for such an great mammoth event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Banerjee. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Professor K. Venugopal to have his address to the august audience for the next 2 minutes.
Professor Amal Kumar Banerjee, Dr. Hiramad, Dr. Das, Dr. N.N. Khanna, Senior Interventional Cardiologist of the country, and my dear friends. As Dr. Banerjee has said, the National Interventional Council under the banner of the Cardiological Society of India is the largest meeting of the interventional cardiologists of the country, where they can showcase their talents as well as present the data of the previous year in this August forum. The data presentation happens to be one of the most important aspects of the interventional meeting, because that is where we know where we stand, what are our deficiencies, and what are the things that we need to improve ourselves. As Dr. Banerjee has already said, this is a conference, the largest attendees, and Dr. Khanna has made a very beautiful scientific program, and I'm sure that all of you would enjoy the scientific program for the ensuing 2 days, and I wish all of you the very best in the coming 2 days. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Venugopal. May now request the President-elect and Chairman Scientific Committee, Dr. Hiramad, for his 2-minute address. Dr. Hiramad,
please. Friends, good morning. Nick is always an excitement. We started initially many years back, 1988 to be precise, this as a PTCA registry where all of us remember we used to gather into small cramped halls, but the excitement level that time and today remains the same. I'm sure we have a lot of exciting things to dish out in this meeting too, and you people are really going to enjoy, go home, enriched in your experience. Dr. Khanna and his team has made great efforts to coordinate a lot of live transmission as well as speakers from across the globe to be connected to this meeting. And I'm sure it's all going to be value add when we talk about the scientific content of this meeting. We held this meeting in Pune about 2002, And ever since, we've been so closely associated with this NIC. This meeting is going to take you all, including myself, to a great level of understanding, improving in our expertise. Once you compare this meeting with one of the many meetings which run across the globe, I'm sure NIC has made its niche. It's created some space, and all of us look forward to this meeting, book days in advance, and I'm sure you would have exciting 3 days from today. All the best, and I'm sure you will enjoy this meeting.
Thank you, Dr. Hiremat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Dr. Mrinal Kanti Das for his brief address for the next 2 minutes. Dr. Das, please.
Professor Dr. Amol Kumar Banerjee, Dr. K. Venugopal, Dr. Hiremat, Dr. N.N. Khanna, and many other dignitaries of the dais, delegates, faculty, both national and international. I, on behalf of Cardiological Society of India, welcome you all to this august and mammoth conference named as NIC meeting, midterm meet, which is a branch or wing of Cardiological Society of India. To tell you a little bit of story, way back in 1988, when I was a student of DM Cardiology, and that time, under the coordinatorship of Dr. U. Call, this particular event was organized in the name of National PTCA Registry. That time, only 33 cardiologists from across the country were really performing the catheter-based interventions, and mainly the coronary arteries. And gradually, the number increased. And not only the coronary interventions, the interventions in other areas of the cardiovascular system, including the structural heart disease, were being performed. And the number has swelled to such a remarkable height, like 2,500 plus right now, officially, that we are really proud of our whole group. And we are also proud of the NIC, which was mooted later on from National PTCA Registry. And now NIC has got collaborationship with all, or rather more than 12 international forums like TCT, EuroPCR, CCT, TTT, and all these. And thus, it has become really a more of an international forum than the national forum. And here, the experts, they can share their knowledge, their tricks and tips. Along with the beginners, we'll be learning a lot from the experts. And if they desire, they can present their case also. In fact, the presenters will be awarded later on based on their cases. And thus, the NIC is going from high to higher level. And lastly, I'll tell that Aggana Timirandhar Jasya Gananjana Salakaya, as was being done in the lamp lighting ceremony. So we ought to go from darkness to light, and the only enlightening point for us is to go for learning, and learning in different ways. And that's how we can improvise ourselves, and that's how all can give better results, not only to the interventions, but also to the patients who are undergoing interventions. With these few words, I thank you all for coming from all across the country as well as outside the country. Thank you once again.